Let's clean this a bit. So we are checking bushings on this fork leg, and you know, I don't see any noticeable movement in it, and I think this is fine. But yeah, that is how you check the bushings. On the other one I have a really nasty play, but here everything is fine. Okay, at least that. We can put it back on. So we got our new tire. Again, we will put Metzler, but there I made spot for second time, and I didn't notice that for the first time, but for the second time I made a really rookie mistake. So if you read what you get on the tire, here it said on German Mitschlauf tube type. So yeah, this, and that is the reason where I always lost some air from the tire, as this tire doesn't have that rim. I have a rim for tubeless rim, but I put on the tube tire. So that means that back there I also have tubeless setting with the tube tire. So is it possible? Look there, yes it is, but you are risking that it will start to deflate often, as I experienced on the front tire. Now I have tube in it. I don't see any problem to have tube. Only thing that what I saw, it's a negative side, is if you have a puncture, then it's much more harder to change the tire. I bought this, I don't feel like returning it. I'll just put it on bike and ride with tube tire for the time. Next time I will be careful to order tubeless tire. Okay, let's now, find first where's our axle and everything that we removed from there. We'll put everything back on as we check this shock, left one, and we put the grill and everything. I think we are over with the front end of the Yamaha. We can put them on the tires, on the side stand, central stand, and at least it will be a little bit closer to rideable. So yeah, let's put it on. This is the end result. So everything is torqued, new tire is on. We put calipers back on, we check suspension, put the grill on, so change the fluids in the brake and the clutch. So yeah, now we can move from the rear. Let's see what's the state of our air filter, check everything under there, and we'll go move backwards. Let's do it. So we go with the oil. I need to turn it on to work a little bit. I haven't turned my bike for like 3 weeks or so. So I turn it, let it heat it up until the fan kick in. Then I cool it down with the fan and remove the oil and oil filter. We put the new one in and we will put the new oil. But what I learned in the process is that this clutch push rod, if you don't put something like this, will go out and the oil will start seeping through that hole. So I really didn't need that. I thought this is, and I changed that. I put the new one. I thought that I mean some 2 years ago, but I thought it's like dust seal, but actually it's oil seal. So yeah, you learn every day something. Let's change oil, put the new oil in. So I'm removing the plates that I put there just to, you know, seal this hole. And now I'll put this motherfucker, and it's a sensor for fuel level. Hopefully it have its original gasket. I hope it will work. Let's try around it, you know, to prevent leakage from there. Maybe if I put the washer, you know, it's if you put it like this, it will squeeze out your rubber. So let's try put some washer here. Like this. This it, yes. So like this. And then put it back on. But now okay, this should be enough. Now when we are here, if you remember, I had a like manual gouge for the fuel, but yeah, I wasn't satisfied with the end results for that. So now I need to think how I will you know, fix that. So problem with this one is that after some time these pipes turn to be yellow and you actually don't see inside what's going on. So if I want to put this back on, and despite the look of my bike, I always tend to have whatever I put on it to have some practical use, not just, I hate when guys on on red bikes puts chain that does nothing. Okay, if you're gonna put the chain, let's find some use for that chain. And I try on my bike not to put stuff that I will not use in some way. As for example, this gouge, I need to see the fuel level in my tank. And now the question is how to do that without having this yellow pipe at the end that I don't see the fuel in it. I'm working on the tank there. I clean everything here and dust off my air filter. I must say it's look very good, so no need to change there. Maybe next year. Yeah. Now let's find that fuel line. At the end I decided to remove that whole thing, as now I will have original thing for fuel level. So on these bikes, when you come to 3 liters, it will shut off the fuel pump and you need manually to switch to reserve here on the handlebars, and then you have 3 liters. So yeah, I don't need that anymore. I will clean a little bit tank from the bottom, put the new line between the filter and here, and I don't have right diameter, so I will wait and buy myself a right one and then put back everything on the bike. If you will get something, get this silicone fuel hoses, as you practically cannot bend them. You see, even on this sharp angle they keep their shape, and they are flexible enough so you can put them on. This is, for example, it's 10 millimeters and it's 8 millimeter hose, so you can stretch them and put them on, and I really feel confident to just leave it like this without any clamps. Yeah, great stuff. A little expensive, some 10 euros a meter, but yeah, it's really great. Okay, so we put everything back on. I need to lay myself on empty fuel to see is this work. Our new sensor, I changed the bulb here, so yeah, we have lights, and we removed that gouge that didn't function. And yeah, tank is holding the gas. That is the most important thing. Now one more thing I did in the meantime, and it was on my list. I know that this goat skin is not everyone cup of tea, but yeah, I kind of grew to like it. So now I add couple of two pieces here. As you can see, my seat before here, now everything is lined up, and I did a little more gluing of these pieces here, so it have better grip. How I glue it one to another, I took this piece and then shave, you know, the part of the skin. Yeah, it was like feeling like I did the nuts on some old guy. So yeah, first time for me, must say. And then glue it and just stick it under there, so you won't see the seat. Let's see how it look on the bike. Okay, so now everything is lined with the seat nicely, and except this motherfucker that sticks out. But eventually when I start driving and put my leg here, it will go down. If nothing, it's one more cute detail. But yeah, you know, everything is now lined with the seat, and you cannot see actual seat under there. So as I said, everything must be, you know, practical, even if I do this red post-apocalyptic, what you want to call it, bike. So yeah, it's cozy, good insulation, and it cover hole that I make in the seat because of my back. So yeah, I kind of like it. I know it's not everyone cup of tea, but you must admit this color and the rust on the tank quite match. So yeah. Other thing I did is to clean the chain, check the tension on the chain, remove the rear tire and put the tube in it. I couldn't bear myself to, you know, thinking about that tube, non-tube type, blah blah. I just put the tube in there and clean everything, and that's it. I think Yamaha is ready for the road, and I don't think I have anything else to do on it. So yeah, as far as Yamaha concerned, she's ready for the season, and I hope I will have much fun on it. See you guys.